releasing Alabama inmates aged 50 and over who have served 20 years or more for violent crimes and 10 or more for nonviolent crimes requires a comprehensive and humane approach. The selection process should involve stringent criteria, including the inmate's age, time served, behavioral history, and a thorough risk assessment to determine the likelihood of reoffending. Inmates who have demonstrated consistent good behavior and participation in rehabilitation programs, and those deemed low risk, should be prioritized for release. The impact on victims and their families must also be considered, ensuring their voices are heard in decision-making. Rehabilitation and reentry programs are crucial to this plan. Pre-release preparation, focusing on life skills, employment training, and mental health support, will equip inmates for their return to society. Strong family support systems and transitional housing options will provide necessary support during reintegration. Continued monitoring, including regular check-ins and community service requirements, will help ensure successful reentry and reduce the likelihood of recidivism. Community engagement and victim support are essential components of this initiative. Collaborating with community organizations to create support networks, mentorship programs, and employment opportunities will aid released inmates in rebuilding their lives. Offering continued support services for victims, including counseling and restorative justice practices, will help address their needs and promote healing. From a policy perspective, legislative action is needed to create laws that facilitate the release of elderly inmates who meet the specified criteria. Interagency collaboration between the Department of Corrections, Parole Board, social services, and community organizations will be vital to implementing this plan effectively. The justification for this approach is backed by evidence-based research. Humanitarian concerns highlight the vulnerability of aging inmates who face declining health and increased medical needs, making prolonged incarceration inhumane and costly. Financially, the state can save significantly by reducing the expenses associated with elderly inmates' health care. Studies indicate older inmates have lower recidivism rates, suggesting they pose minimal risk to society upon release. Additionally, long-term inmates often undergo substantial personal growth and rehabilitation, making them more likely to contribute positively to society. This approach aligns with principles of justice and fairness, recognizing that 20 years of incarceration for crimes committed in youth can be seen as sufficient retribution. Moreover, society has a moral responsibility to offer second chances and support the reintegration of reformed individuals, promoting a more just and humane social fabric.